JBNN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, man accused of stealing cell phone killed in Spanish Town. A man who was accused of stealing a cell phone was killed by an angry mob in a section of Carlett's Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on the weekend. That is 29-year-old Siobhan Wilson, a laborer of Carlett's Road in Spanish Town. Reports are that about 3:20 p.m. on Saturday, Wilson was accosted by a group of people who accused him of entering a premises and stealing a cell phone. He was allegedly beaten and stabbed multiple times by the irate residents. The police were subsequently alerted, and Wilson was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Wilson's attackers have so far not been arrested, as police investigations are ongoing to determine their identities. Wilson's killing is the second such reported mob killing in less than a week. On Thursday, 3 men, residents claimed to be motorcycle thieves, were set upon and chopped and shot to death in Negril, Westmoreland. The victims have been identified as 46-year-old Devon Hendricks and 43-year-old Melcarda Daly, both of Salt Spring in Green Island, Hanover, and Nakia Young. Reports are that about 7 p.m., residents in Retrieve, Negril, were alerted to a group of alleged motorcycle robbers in their community. The residents armed themselves and intercepted a Toyota Corolla motor car with 3 men on board. The men were chased, and 2 of them were caught by the angry mob. They were chopped and shot to death. However, family members and friends have since refuted the claims and said the men were killed during a robbery after they were on their way from Hendricks' girlfriend's house. According to reports, a motorcycle crashed into the back of the car, and when the men came out to investigate, they were greeted by men armed with guns. Mason shot dead in centalism. Police are probing the shooting death of a man in Park Mountain District near Santa Cruz on Sunday. Police named the deceased as 47-year-old Erbel Peart, a mason and a resident of Park Mountain. Residents identified the deceased by his alias Tom. A police report said about 6 a.m. Peart was at his home when loud explosions were heard. Police said upon the arrival, Peart was found suffering from gunshot wounds. Superintendent Kenneth Chin, head of the St. Elizabeth Police, said lawmen have since increased operational activities in the area. Anyone with information that can assist the police is being urged to contact the Santa Cruz Police at 876-966-2288, the Black River Police at 876-965-2026, 119, or Crime Stop at 311. Businesswoman on edge as shops firebombed. It was a chilling experience for businesswoman Anika Tate, who was awakened by explosions outside her home Sunday morning. She watched in shock on a CCTV camera monitor as unidentified assailants firebombed their establishments. The incident occurred sometime after 4:30 on Upper Ivy Road in St. Andrew. I was watching my cameras because I was hearing the dogs barking. So me say, hold on, something right. So when I look on the camera, I saw 4 men come out of the car, broke into the shop, then you hear explosion. Them light the shop afire, she said in an interview. Tate disclosed that while filing a report to the police by phone, a second bottle was thrown into the store, setting off another explosion. Tears is in my eye, but I can't run. I'm just holding the faith. Because once there's life, there's hope, Tate said, adding that although she was traumatized, she still remained optimistic. Tate said that she had no enemies and that no one had ever targeted her businesses in 4 years of operation. She said that the recording studio, one of the businesses she owns, along with the haberdashery, has benefited the neighborhood, offering help and hope to numerous young aspiring artists. Tate, who lives with 2 sons, aged 3 and 7, said they also witnessed the shop go up in flames. Them just said, "Mommy, somebody burn down our shop. You'll get back a new shop," she said, recalling their query. She's also lamenting outstanding back-to-school expenditure season, with the new academic year set to commence in September. The businesswoman estimates that approximately $3 million in merchandise was destroyed by the fire. "I need help, because this is how I feed my family, and they burnt everything," she said. Persons interested in assisting Anika Tate rebuild her livelihood may contact her at 876-263-6862. That's 876-263-6862, or her niece at 876-792-8615. That's 876-792-8615. Kingston man charged with robbery and illegal possession of firearm. 27-year-old Mario Hines, otherwise called Panka, of Pink Lane in Kingston 14, has been arrested and charged with robbery with aggravation and illegal possession of a firearm following an incident on Friday, July 29. Reports from the Elliston Road Police or that about 7:25 p.m., the complainant was walking home with a young child when a silver motor car with Hines and 3 others aboard drove up behind her and stopped. Hines and 2 other men alighted from the car, one armed with a gun, and they proceeded to rob the complainant of her knapsack containing an LG A20 cellular phone valued at $20,000, as well as $50,000 cash. At checking the amount of $39,000, one Amazon tablet, one blood pressure machine valued at $9,000, a blood sugar machine valued at $2,000, one pill cutter valued at $500, a bank card, and her driver's license. The men made good their escape in the area in the said motor car. The police, acting on information, subsequently arrested Hines, and the cell phone and tablet were found in his possession. Hines was positively identified to the police and was charged on Friday, August 5. His court date is being finalized. 42 killed in road crashes in July, with 9 fatalities. The parish of St. Catherine recorded the most road deaths of any parish during the month of July, when 42 people perished on the nation's roads, according to statistics from the Road Safety Unit, RSU. Westmoreland comes next with 8, followed by St. Anne with 7 and St. Andrew with 5. Clarendon and Trelawney had 3 road deaths each during July, while St. James, Hanover and Kingston each had 2 fatalities, and Manchester had 1. The RSU reported no road deaths in the eastern parishes of Portland, St. Mary and St. Thomas, or the central parish of St. Elizabeth. The 42 deaths during the month resulted from 33 fatal crashes. When compared to July 2021, fatalities decreased by 9%, while fatal crashes decreased by 21% this year. Up to Friday, August 5, a total of 286 people had perished in motor vehicle crashes island-wide. Mandeville salesman charged with embezzlement after failing to hand over rent money. A 66-year-old salesman, Winston McLean of Dunrobin District, Mandeville, Manchester, was arrested and charged with embezzlement after collecting $850,000 in rent and failing to hand it over to the complainant. Reports from the Huntsville police were that McLean was granted responsibility by the complainant to collect money from his tenants on his behalf. McLean collected $850,000 over a period of time, but failed to lodge the money in the complainant's account. An investigation was launched, and on Monday, August 1, McLean was apprehended in Manchester and subsequently charged on Saturday, August 6. His court date is being finalized. Search on for Clarendon fishermen lost at sea. A search has been launched for 2 missing fishermen from Portland Cottage in Clarendon. The men, 41-year-old Robert Weir and Lucky Wilson, went to the Pedro Banks on Wednesday to return home on Friday. It's reported that the boat carrying the 2 men developed mechanical problems at sea and they have not been seen since. Weir's father, Jonathan Weir, said he fears for the safety of his son and Wilson. The Jamaica Defense Coast Guard has been searching the waters for the missing fishermen. Over $43 million spent for Johnson Smith's Commonwealth campaign and CHO gym attendance. Foreign Affairs Minister commended Johnson Smith's failed campaign for the Commonwealth Secretary General post cost the government $18.2 million. A media release from the Office of the Prime Minister, OPM, said the sum accounts are lobbying expenses related to air and ground transportation, COVID-19 tests, meals and accommodation, and communication support activities or staging of events, such as the launch and engagements with delegations. It also included IT support, printing of documents, photography, food and beverages. An additional sum of over $25 million was spent to attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, CHO gym in Rwanda in June, where the vote took place. The OPM says the cost to attend the conference was split among 3 ministries, with the Office of the Prime Minister shouldering $12.8 million, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade paying $7.7 million, and the Ministry of Tourism contributing the remaining $5.1 million. The campaign was efficiently conducted and utilized the existing channels and resources, including already established travel plans and engagements. This significantly minimized additional and direct expenditure from the budget for the campaign, said the OPM. Johnson Smith was defeated by the incumbent Baroness Patricia Scotland at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting. Scotland received 27 votes to Johnson Smith's 24. 127 new COVID-19 cases in Jamaica, no deaths reported. The Ministry of Health and Wellness reported 127 new COVID-19 cases on Sunday, August 7, bringing the infection total to 147,316. The new cases comprise 75 females and 52 males, with ages ranging from 9 days to 105 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew 37, St. Catherine 34, St. James 12, St. Elizabeth 11, Clarendon 10, St. Anne 7, Westmoreland 5, Trelawney and Hanover 4 each, and St. Mary 3. No deaths were reported for the period. There were 85 recoveries in the last 24 hours, bringing the total to 94,528. Currently, 122 people are hospitalized, 27 of whom are moderately ill, 8 severely ill, and 7 critically ill. Jamaica's positivity rate for the latest round of testing is 18.1%. In sports news, Sunshine Silver. They celebrated before, they celebrated after, and they fought bitterly in between. Jamaica's Sunshine Girls goes a historic chapter at the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games with a silver medal, after going down 51-55 in a physical and intense final inside the NEC Arena. The medal pushed Jamaica's overall tally at the 2022 Games to 15, 6 gold, 6 silver, and 3 bronze. I'm very happy to see what we've achieved. The journey has seen so much up and down, but despite that, and I thought that the girls gave 110% here tonight. I wish that some of our players were not feeling how they are feeling physically when it comes to nursing injuries, but I thought, nevertheless, we did have our opportunities. We have made some uncharacteristic turnovers that we're not accustomed to, but I'm really proud of the girls, said coach Connie Francis. Thompson era ends Birmingham Bonanza with relay bronze. Elaine Thompson era ended her Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games campaign with a bronze medal in the 4x100 meters relay, with the double sprint champion again showing her class in a blistering anchor leg that propelled the team to the podium at Alexander Stadium. Thompson era, the fastest woman alive, is hoping that the less experienced members of the team, Kemba Nelson, Natalia White, and Ramona Burchell, will be motivated by the experience to continue pushing themselves to greater success in the future. The Jamaicans clocked 43.08 seconds to finish behind Nigeria, 42.10, and England, 42.41, ensuring the team secured its 5th medal in the event at the last 6 Commonwealth Games. It was a respectable result for the makeshift team, considering that both Thompson and White doubled over the 6 days of the meet, while Nelson was just recovering from illness and was also nursing an injury she suffered during warm-up in an incident which also resulted in an arm injury for White. It was a good team effort. The girls didn't get a medal at the championship, so the aim was to go out there as a team and do our best. It's not our strongest team, but I told them not to panic. Just listen and pass to stick around. And then I just tried to hang on to that 3rd spot to give my team that medal, explained Thompson Arrow. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.